Good morning, House of Prayer Saints. This is Sharon with a prophecy received on 9/13/21 and trusted to Kolyah prior to Yom Kippur, entitled Hard Reset. Little ones, are you ready for my hard reset of your world? It is best that you prepare now, for in an instant, out of my choosing, the brakes of the runaway world will suddenly be applied down to the floor, to the foundation, bringing this global wickedness to an instant halt. When that happens, there will be a hard tossing about with slamming, banging, and pain for those who are not braced, awake, and aware. Egypt wailing to be worldwide. Do you remember the report of the loud shrieks of horror and mourning that arose in Egypt's night at the death of their firstborn? Truly I say to you, it shall happen again on a worldwide scale, as I bring forth the disclosure of the truth that will shadow hearts, minds, idols, and strongholds by the power of truth that will not be held back, modified, or contained behind closed doors. The cries of anguish and despair will finally bring the level of breaking necessary for the people to realize how wickedly they have been deceived and how eagerly they have ingested their poisons promoted by the deceivers. They will think that all is lost as they see the price they have paid for their blindness, stubbornness, pride, and fear, as no household was untouched by the grief arising throughout Egypt at the time of the first Passover. So shall it soon be in your day. Only the households that heeded my warning and those who obeyed my voice will be spared the depth of the pain. The righteous will mourn and grieve for those around them. They will weep for those across the world who will be writhing in unspeakable agony and soul in the realization of the pit into which they have fallen. I will allow the righteous to feel the pain of seeing the losses among those whom they love, but I will not allow them to go into the deepest depths of soul pain, only into the depths of intercession that will lessen the pain in others. My compassion will undertake the deceit of human knowledge. Have I not said that those who did not love the truth would fall into deception? Too few believe my word regarding that matter, as I am the first truth, whom they are to love. Those who have had a shallow, fickle affection for me will find out the grave consequences of being casual about truth and without true love, and the result of accepting as fact only those things that fit into their own grid, into their prideful grid of comfort and human knowledge. They will feel horrifically betrayed, as well they should. Their own souls have betrayed them because their love of my truth and my reality was only partial. And the pain of their consequences, they will have the opportunity to exchange an appreciation of truth for a committed love of the truth. Not only am I truth and love, but I also am justice and commitment. Human justice and convenient human commitment will be humiliated through what is to be revealed soon. The deep falsehoods in the human premises will be shattered as my truth comes down like a hammer. Truth will not come down as a soft rain. For rain requires years to erode rock and to move mountains from their place. There is no time for that now. A rock smasher and a mountain crusher are needed to awaken the sleepers and to expose the truth before all is lost. Pain necessary to soften hardened hearts. The enemy has been working his plans with wicked brilliance. I have allowed it to unfold in order to entrap him and allow those who are in league with him. The lies which have provided the glue to secure their wicked plans and mandates of unholy power are about to be changed into slime. That slime will be powerless to hold their deceptions together. The road which has been cemented into place through their deceit will begin to sink and separate. Where them they will walk in their prideful power. Who will join them on that slimy road once the truth is exposed? All this will come, but first the howls and the tears must come to soften the hardened hearts, and to bring them to the melting point and the laser light of hot truth. My way of righteous and wise. You must trust me. The fear of me has been replaced with the awe of inventions and technology. The awareness of human vulnerability has been replaced with an awe of intellectual powers and confidence. All of these strongholds of wicked false worship and arrogant disregard of me, all the strategies designed to support and to replace me, will be brought down into dust. Be on your knees in this hour. It is good to be down on your knees in this hour as the final round of increased shaking takes place. On your knees, you will be properly positioned before me. Those on their knees will not be knocked down as the world rocks. Their personal kingdoms will not fall down upon their heads. The posture of submitted humility will be a place of safety for those who seek me and who abide in me. But be advised, what is about to take place will greatly disquiet your souls. Do not allow the pain you see manifesting in the multitudes, nor the shrieks of those you love, cause you to mistreat or mistrust or despise me. Trust me that the process I bring forth will set my great harvest into place. Praise the Lord for that. Do go to your knees soon and remain in a spiritual posture of humility before me as these days unfold. The enemy of your souls will put up an even greater fight to retain power and to seize even more. I have already declared the boundary set against this advance and have put that boundary into place. It will not be moved by him nor by any of his associates. I will stand firm, for I have decreed it. Get out of the way and abide in him. Get out of the way of what I am about to allow and do. Move into a place of safety as I direct you. Do not fear and do not depend upon your own survival strategies. Simply abide in me and be well. I will not allow more than you can handle. Have I not entrusted the words of truth in Psalm 91 to be a holocaust blanket and a sure safety to surround you. Declare these words and find safety in the shelter of these promises. Know that the wailing of the masses will seek to disquiet you, to take you into fear and doubt. Don't go there, but rather profess your faith and stay in the Spirit at all times. Lock down in me and hold. Be a support of faith for each other. Gather in those who are standing, but who are weakening. Be a support of faith for each other. Share the treasure and the provision which I have given to you for this hour. What I provide will be more than enough, and trust your troubled heart to me. I will hold it securely and will fill it with all the love and hope you will need. God in control. Tell the truth to the ignorant and the arrogant. Know this, I am fully in control. There is nothing out of my hand, a plan or notice. There will be many who have been on the fringes of faith who will declare that my way is not good. They will feel the horror of the unveiling, and they cry out that I am cruel for allowing such things. I am more compassionate and patient, more loving and kinder than any of you can fathom. My path is a hard one because the rebellion is very deep and widespread, consuming a great portion of humankind. Unless there is a clearly visual manifestation revealing where to influence of rebellion and direct deceit have taken your world. The changes in your hearts will be only temporary and shallow. There are lessons to be learned. There are people to be reborn. There are powers of great evil embedded into every facet of human life. That must be disclosed and stripped. As a result, these painful measures are necessary. I will allow only the smallest level of suffering required to bring the vital changes. The length and depth of human suffering will be determined by the speed at which the hearts and minds submit to the purpose of the shakings. See to it that you lovingly, clearly tell the ignorant and the arrogant the truth about what is happening and about what will yet happen. If you do not speak the truth to them, the hollow spaces formed within their human souls because of the shaking will quickly fill with more lies, bringing more rebellion and more defiance against me. Cooperate with my plan to bring a great awakening and see the glory come to your world as a result. Hold on to the Lord and tell the truth to the terrified and perishing. Thank God for the glory that is about to come. Hold on tightly to me. The most violent shaking is about to come. Hold, rest in me, and do not withhold the truth from the terrified and perishing. The deception that have held them are about to crack. The trauma and terror of it will bring good fruit as we work together. All will be well. Trust, stand, obey, and believe. I am with you and I am in charge. In the final analysis, you will bless me. for what I am about to allow, as well as which I am about to bring forth from my own hand. Hold, and thank me in advance for the glory which is soon to come to your world to change everything.